Hello, Andrea. Can you hear me?
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah. How are you today?
I'm sick, teacher. I think I
Sad?
have a flu or something like that.
Ah,
Cold.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I hope that you are very well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, George.
Hello, teacher. Hello, Andrea. How are you doing?
I'm okay, George. What's going on, George?
Great teacher here, trying to rest a little bit. I was working yesterday till this morning and doing some homeworks for the next week.
Okay. Sounds great. Give me a sec, please. Okay, class. So let's start with today class. This is our final class in order to the grammar explanations. And the next class is our final exam. So I wanna share my screen with you. First of all, I want to show with you the grades. Could you see my screen, class? The grade report.
Yes, teacher, I see.
Okay. For today, first of all, I want to congratulate Andrea and George because the activity in class and the assignment listening, it's awesome. You are an excellent work through all class, and for that moment, you are the best record. And I just missing the final exam is 15 points in total. Okay, so I want to share with you the rubric about the exam. Give me a sec, please. Could you see my rubric, evaluation rubric?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, this is an topics in that the fall of the rubrics. The type of activity is individual, and I considered in your case is involved in a couple. The first one part is individual, and the second part, I think consider it's important that you are together due to you are two unique students. And for that reason, the first part is individual and the second part is in pairs. And the evaluation moment is final. The highest activity score is 15 points. And I have to take account the grammars, all that we are seeing throughout the class. In order to the grammar is in that moment that you speaking with me, you try to include some grammar that we we are seen in through the class. The pronunciation is important that you take account the fluence and the vocabulary. And the important thing, attitudinal part, it's important that student shows appropriate handling in front of his posture, tone of voice, and turn the camera permanently turn on, okay? Turn on your camera all time while you turn on. You take that exam. Please, Andrea, could you please read the first one part? Excellent at the moment, please.
Okay. At the moment of speaking includes enough grammar seen in class. If your work is at this level, you can get 3 points.
The pronunciation too.
The
That
pronunciation
part.
is good. Okay. The pronunciation is good and intelligible. If your work is at this level, you can get 3 points.
Thank you so
Okay.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Please continue, George, the fluency.
Okay, teacher. The fluency is perfect. No moment in silence is evident. If your work is at this level, you can get 3 points. Vocabulary.
Sorry.
Vocabulary. A large vocabulary is taken into account when speaking. If your word is at this level, you can get 3 points.
Okay.
And
the last one, thank you so much, George. The students shows appropriate handling in front of his postures and tone of voice and turn on the camera permanently. So far, do you have any question about the activity for our final activity?
no, teacher, no questions.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. And the final evaluation is easy. The part 1, 2 minutes conversation about answers, a basic question about yourself. Part 2, 4 minutes. In this part of the test, I'm going to give each of you 2 photographs. I'd like you to talk about your photograph on your own for about a minute. In this part, you all compared the 2 pictures. And the final part, 4 minutes. In this part of the test, you are going to answer each situation according to the theme. This is an example for that moment. Is in the central is a theme, and you have to speak about that theme. So far, about the exam, do you have any question, class?
No, teacher, I don't
No,
have
teacher.
question.
Okay, that's nice. So let's continue with another part for today. I show you the graph, the final graph of the outcome that you get through the lyrics training. Andrea, you managed to reach a 5 level. I hope that this exercise has helped you to improve your understanding of listening. Okay, and I would like congratulate that your exercise through the lyrics training was awesome. You are very disciplined about that, and George, the same with Andrea. You managed to reach A level. I hope that this exercise has helped you to improve your understanding of listening. I want to congratulate about it. Your job through this activity was very, very good. It's clear for you, George and Andrea?
Yeah, teacher, thank you.
Okay. So, and let's continue with our today class. Accordingly to European Common Framework, this is the levels that you should obtain, and maybe B2 is most appropriate when you finish your career. So, George, what was the topic developed in the last class? And Andrea, what was the topic developed in the last class? Do you remember?
No, teacher. Sorry, I wasn't in the last class and I didn't I didn't watch the recording.
Okay, we are developing the speaking about the kind of Cambridge. And so the grammatical explanation for the last class was a living room. So let's continue with another part. Please, George, could you read that part, please?
Aim to practice listening kind of Cambridge assessment English to improve through of songs my listening.
Okay. For today, to practice listening, kind of Cambridge. It's important that you take account the listening when you present the SEPTO or another exam. The listening is very important that it's important if you are present like a SEPTO, you have the check or review about the Cambridge, about the British listening. It's important that you take account that. And the listening for today, the part of the listening is breakdown in 4 parts. Part 1 is listening to several recordings about different topics. For each recording, answer multiple choice questions. Each recording is about 30 seconds long, and there could be one or more people speaking. The part 2, please, George, could you help me with the read, please?
Part 2, listen to one person speaking for 4 minutes and complete 10 sentences with information you hear.
Okay, thank you. Andrea, could you help me with the part 3?
Okay. Listen to 5 short recordings about the same topic. For each recording, choose the right answer from a list of 8 options. Each recording is about 30 seconds long and has only one person speaking.
Thank you so much, Andrea. And the part 4, this is the final. Listen to 2 people speaking together for 3 or 4 minutes and answers all choice questions. Okay. So, so far, it's clear for you, class?
Yeah, teacher is clear.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Andrea, could you turn off your microphone, please? Okay, thank you so much. And with the second part, our listening is our recommendations, important things. So, could you read that part, please, George?
Okay, teacher. This paper tests different real life skills, including listening for information, opinion, or detail, and listening for the general meaning of the whole text. To practice, find an interesting video or audio clip online and share it with another English speaker, such as a friend or colleague. Choose something which you know you will disagree about. After listening, discuss it together. Use examples from the clip to support your opinions. To improve your listening skills, it's important to listen to many different things and your free time, which you really enjoy. You can find lots of video and audio material online related to your interests and hobbies, like podcasts, talks, radio station, audiobooks, and so on. Many of these come with subtitles or transcripts, so you can read it and listen at the same time. The important thing is just to listen in English as much as possible and enjoy it.
Thank you so much, George. This is an important recommendation about the listening. It's important that you are the exercise almost every day. You can try to listen in about different kind of listening. So, for instance, hobbies like podcasts, talks, radio stations, BBC News. It's another interesting listening that you have to or you try to prepare it in order to improve your skill listening. In the exam, always read the question before you start listening. Don't worry if you miss a question. Use the question to help you find your place. You will hear each recording twice. The second, in the exam, if you can't hear the recording, raise your hand immediately so somebody can quickly help to fix the problem. Extra help online, try the sample listening test on our website. Listen to Virtual Anywhere, an audio series or 7 episodes. It also includes activities to help you practice the language which is used in the episodes. So far, do you have any question or is clear, class?
It's clear, teacher.
Yeah, it's clear.
That's nice for me. So this is an advice thing that you do in that when you listened in your final exam. Please, Andrea, could you help me with the read, please?
Yes. Um, do. Listen to all the instructions in the test and read them too. It's really important to understand what you're listening for and what you have to do. Use the time before each recording to prepare to listen. Read the question and think about the context. While you listen, use the information on the page to help you follow the recording. In part 2, look carefully at what is printed before and after the gap and think about the kind of information that you are listening for. Then write only the missing information on the answer sheet. Try to answer the question when the recording is played the first time. Then you can check these answers when you hear the recording for the second time. And last, answer all the questions even if you're not sure.
Okay. Thank you so much, Andrea. This is advice what the kind of coverage. It's important that you take account that thing that you should do. And so far, do you have any question, class?
No, teacher.
Noted.
Okay, awesome. So let's continue with the advice. What you shouldn't to do. Don't use the pen on the answer sheet. Use a pencil. Answer written in pen can't be read by the marking machine. Example, 0 points. Rub out any answer you want to change using an eraser. Another point important that you don't use different words in part 2. You should write the exact words or numbers that you heard in the recording. The third one is don't spend too much time thinking about the difficult questions. You might miss the next one. And the last one, don't rush to write an answers for parts 1, 3, and 4 just because you heard one word or phrase. You need to concentrate on the overall meaning. So, in that case, the SEPTA exam, if you will be the present that exam, the maybe advance that the SEPTA has is that that exam is over other exams, and that is that listening is in order. That is, you are listening and in order you find the questions. So if you read, if you listen, the questions on the answers is in order. It's important, and that it's advantage that over another test. You see? So far, do you have any question, class?
No, teacher.
Okay. So, this is our listening for today and the activity in class. It's important that you listen until minute 10. Okay, I wanna share with you a listening on the chat for our class. Let me check. Let's listen in only 10 minutes. First 10 minutes, please. Give me a sec, please. I already sent you the listening. Please let me know if you received it. And The listening is this one, and the another part is
Teacher, do you live at the airport?
tell me.
Do you live at the airport?
The report. I
I'm
don't
telling you,
understand you.
if you live at the airport. So,
No, but it's incredible that in that hour it always is past the flyer every time. I have a little a great problem about it. Okay, so already sent you the listening and the listening activity file. 2, I send you by WhatsApp group, okay? Give me a sec. I already sent you the listening. Oh my goodness. I already, you try to download in WhatsApp in on the chat, please. It's here in the on the chat.
teacher, I don't know if it is me, but I can see the files on the chat.
No?
I don't know if maybe Jenny or Andrea.
No, I still don't have it on my chat.
Me neither.
Okay.
Teacher, I think
Hello,
it's easier
Jackie.
by WhatsApp.
Okay. I already sent you the listening and file by WhatsApp group. Please check. Let me know if you got it, please. If you receive it.
Yeah, teacher. At this moment, yeah,
have it.
it's a file and an audio.
Okay, could you listen? Could you see my screen? Class, the listening?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you find the two parts. The idea is that you let listening until minute 10. Please, you just listen until minute 10, and you answer each question since first maybe 7 point. Give me a sec. I check exactly. Yes, seven questions. Okay, that you answers. Please send me by Teams and send me by on the chat on our class. 10 minutes class. Go ahead.
Okay, teacher.
Let me know if
To
you have
write the
any
answer.
questions.
Do we have to
Yeah,
answers at the end? Okay.
yeah, at the end.
Teacher, excuse me, do we have to upload the answers to Teams or?
Yeah, you have to upload by Teams and you type on chat in class. Okay. You got it, class?
I think so, teacher.
Teacher, I think I sent it, but I'm not sure.
You got it, Andrea?
And yes, teacher, I'm writing my answers. One question. Should I send it to the Teams, the
Yes.
folder, to the folder? Okay.
Both Teams or phone, it's okay. So we're gonna check it out the answers. And the first one question. Please, George, could you read the first one question? Can you
What?
see my screen?
Yeah, teacher, perfect. What did
Okay.
the girl buy on her shopping trip?
Okay. Do you consider, George, it's A, B, or C? According
I
to the answer, is B,
I
right?
choose my, yeah, the B option.
Okay. You are right. Yes, excellent job. This is a B, is an answers. Perfect. Jenny, could you help me with the read the question 2, please?
Yes, teacher. Why did the plane leave late?
What do you consider is the answers?
I think was the B
Perfect. It's B.
because of the snow.
Yeah, yeah. You are right. Perfect job. So let's continue with another. Andrea, could you help me with the third one, please?
The third one is C.
C. What do you think, George?
I choose the option A because at the first part of the listening, she said that sailing wasn't an option. She has already tried the rally, the driving, but she didn't like, and so she was looking for the cycling options, and she
Yeah,
wants to book for the weekend that.
you are right. And what activity that the woman want to book for the weekend is A, the answer. You are right, George. You see, Andrea?
Yes, teacher. I see now.
Okay. Jenny, help me with the first one part, please.
Which cake will the girl order? I choose the letter. Let me see. C. Letter C.
Yes, you're right. It's C. It's like a correct answer. C. So, please, Gina, could you help me with the 5, please? Andrea?
Yes, teacher. Sorry, I didn't hear you well.
The 5, what is the answer?
The fifth one.
How
Okay.
much must customers send to
Yeah.
get a free
The
gift?
C. 29.99. The C.
I think no, it's not. What do you think, George?
Teacher, to be honest, I didn't understand a part of the listening. The accent or the voice of the woman was difficult to understand. I select the A,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not sure.
Okay. What about you, Jenny? What do you say?
Teacher, that was a tricky audio. The voice of the woman was very, I don't know, I couldn't understand so well. And I choose B, but I'm not sure, teacher.
Jenny, you are right. The answer is B. It's
Okay.
a little bit confused, but is
Mm-hmm.
the answer is B, 5. B. Okay, that's nice. So let's continue. Andrea, please.
Okay. Number 6 is B.
Perfect. Perfect. Good job. This is a great answer. So the last one, please, George.
Which program is on first? I select let me check, I don't remember, the A
Eh,
option.
are you sure?
Not
Please.
completely, teacher, because I didn't understand so well the last part of the listening.
Yeah.
And the he was presenting the news and he was telling what were the program next. But
Uh-huh.
I didn't understand at the first part, the last part. Sorry, when he said about the chef, the program about cooking. He said that it was first that the option B that was almost a contest or something like that. But I
Uh-huh.
didn't know if was the first one of the three options. So I
Okay,
select
that's nice.
the A.
This is not the answer A. And what about you, Jenny? What do you choose?
I choose the letter C. because he started with the last one that was the dancing program.
Mm,
And after that, no, before that was the quiz game, and the first one was the chef. Oh, I don't know. What's the
yeah,
name? Yes, about Lu. I don't know the name.
you are right, Jenny. The answer is C. It's a little bit confused, but this is an answer. So it's a great and interesting exercise for today about our first one exercise of listening. So let's continue with this is an answers and check the answers. So we're gonna share with you another part. The exercise is the same with another. Watch an interview to Jonathan Friends on the Guardian section called Key A on A. For question 1 and 6, choose the correct answers. You can see the transcription after submitting your answers. And take a screenshot your answer and send me by Teams, please, or chat, wherever it's okay. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Let me check, please. The second exercise for today. And listening, that is important that I recommend it, that the listening kind of Cambridge. Let me know if you received, please. People, you got it, the video?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, 10 minutes, please. Let me know if you finish, when you finish, please.
Okay, teacher, sorry. Could you please turn off your micro? Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thanks, teacher.
Okay, class. You did a great job, Jenny and Andrea and George. This is a great job. So, how do you consider it's about the video, Andrea?
Yeah, I like it. It was a really interesting interview. And I think he's British,
Yeah,
right? It was interesting to try to understand the British accent. It's not that easy.
okay. For you, do you consider the British is more easy than American English or conversely?
American is easier.
Okay. I agree with you. What about you, George? About the video?
The issue was interesting. It's always a little bit difficult to try to understand every single word, but I think that I learn that I understand, sorry, by phrases or ideas, and it was interesting. I agree with you. I prefer and I understand best the American language than British,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I have to try to listen better the British. It's a goal.
Yes. Remember two things. The first one is that the septo, if you will present the septo is British, and you try to practice about British listening, and remember that it's important that the general idea is not necessary to understand each word, but the general idea it's better. And Jenny, what about you? According to the video.
Um, I think it was kind of funny. He's kind of funny, and it was very. I don't know him, but it was interesting. What else? Just as my partners, I think I understand American English mm, better than British,
The British.
but it was a good interview.
Okay. Thank you so much, class. So, the key, how I told you in class, the SEPTO exam has an advantage over other exams, and that is that listening is in order, that is, you are listening and in order. You find the questions. You should have a general idea of the listening, how I told you, partners, George. Don't focus on just a few words. Don't focus on the words you don't understand. Just follow. So please, with the last one activity, and not last one, musical instruments vocabulary. This is a vocabulary for today. Please, Jenny, could you read that part, vocabulary about instruments musical, please?
Yes, teacher, accordion, acoustic
Mm-hmm.
guitar, bagpipes, the banjo, I think,
Mm-hmm.
bass guitar, bongo drums, bugle, and cello, maybe,
Yes.
clarinet, cymbals, oh, cymbals, yes, drums, electric guitar, flute, French horn, harmonica, and harp.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's nice. Thank you so much, Jenny. Do you know all instruments? The words in English?
No, teacher. Maybe the bagpipes is a little bit strange for us. And the symbols, I didn't know that was the name for that.
It's a new word, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that's nice. It's important that in order to increase our vocabulary. For the final activity for our class, and we're going to Bucaro, and in order to record um, from the record that was made in the last, no, in that class. It's important that you right now recording through Bucaro, please. You know that too, Bucaro class?
Yes, teacher, I've used it in some classes.
Okay, that's nice. What about you, Jenny?
Yes, teacher, I think in a activity I use it, yes, one time.
Okay. I send you by chat on a class, please. Record the a part, short part, 2 minutes. Is possible less, maybe one half or 2 minutes maximum. And in order to record and tell me about you, yourself, your like, your dislike, and important that you give me your what do you consider the our class speaking encounters? Do you appear? It's like a well, like a wrong, whatever that you think. It's important that you take account that point in the vocal recording, please, and send me by Teams. And in general, in files, on files, in that part, class recording, class 22, April recording. Please go ahead, class.
Teacher, so is the our likes and dislikes and the opinion about the class?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
About the speaking encounters and fears, it's important that you introduce, you present about our class. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
And teacher, I finished. I sent it here in the chat. Is that okay? I know you said in the folder, right?
Ready, teacher? I already pasted on the folder in Teams.
George, I received, okay, and I just sent the record of Andrea's partners. Please, you listen the Buckaroo of the recording and you send me what do you understand about it, okay?
Okay, I'm going to listen right now.
Okay. And Andrea is conversely, please give me a sec.
Teacher, I don't see the space in the files to put my
Okay, don't worry.
Okay,
Don't worry, Andrea. I got it, you record.
okay.
Andrea, the same exercise for you. Please, new the Bucaro, the recording for partners David, the partners George. Please, you take account, you listen that Bucaro that records for partner and give me your feedback or what do you understand, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Andrea, are you there? Please, sorry. Jenny, are you there? Jenny is not there. George? What happened with George?
Teacher, you sent
Andrea?
me my own recording.
Oh my goodness, yes. I don't know. Please, Andrea, go in. You can you see my screen right now? General, Okara?
Yes, I see it.
Okay, general, on general, click on files or archivos and click on recording and click on this one. This is a George recording. Okay. In order to listen the partner's work. Okay. Do you understand me, Andrea?
And yes, teacher. Ay, esto no sirve.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Jenny,
Yes,
are you
teacher.
there?
Yes, teacher. I
Okay,
had to
Jenny.
hang because you were talking and interrupt my recording.
Okay.
I don't know if you get my message, teacher. The recording, because I couldn't find the file. Teacher, your microphone is off.
Okay. I'm sorry. The last one exercise is, please, Jenny, you have to you are going to listen that record, okay? And you tell us, our class, what do you understand, okay? By teams, on
Okay, teacher.
general,
Is in general. Okay.
general, files or archivos in this one recording. You got it?
Yes, teacher. Yes, I found it.
Okay, go ahead. George, let me know when you finish and share with us your opinion.
Sure, I already listened the Andrea's audio.
Okay,
So I'm ready.
and go ahead.
Okay, Andrea said that she thinks that she has learned a lot with these speaking encounters. She has learned the grammatical use of many topics of English. She's grateful with you because thanks to your resources, she has learned to the, for example, the causative forms, the passive voice. Mm, she said that they really appreciate that you make a big effort to teach us and to give us the tools and resources to learn every topic. Um, she said that he enjoys practicing with lyrics training because she loves listening to music, and she thinks that it is one of the best way to learn English with something that she really likes. And that's a little resume of what Andrea said.
Thank you so much. Your listening, it's awesome. And it's important that you listen to each other in order to understand. It's different when you listen to British audios, American audios. When you listen another coworker or partner, in this case, it's an interesting exercise because it's an an interesting exercise that you in order to improve your skills, your listening.
Yeah, teacher.
That's
It was easy to understand every single word that Andrea said. She speaks really great.
okay. That's nice. Thank you so much, George. Andrea, you got it? Or Jenny?
Yes, teacher, I got
Okay,
it.
go ahead, Andrea.
So, himself, like his age, he said he's 29 years old. He's in the military and he's married. He also saying that he loves his career and that his favorite music is heavy metal. He said that he enjoys that music. And about the class, he says that he finds them really useful, really good, because he's improving a lot his vocabulary, and he said he loves to learn English. He likes to learn English, and he also congratulated the teacher, saying that you are doing a really good job, and saying thank you for your good job teaching us English.
Okay, thank you so much, Andrea. And you understand very well the listening partners, George. And how I told you, the partners, it's important that you listen in a partners in order to listen another way that you pronunciation. It's important that this part, not just listen to maybe series, British series or American series. It's important that it's interesting exercise that you are the know another point of view of your partners. So thank you so much, Andrea and Jenny. You got it?
Yes, teacher, I'm halfway because you were talking, so I couldn't hear you. It was your audio, teacher. I heard that your age, you born in November, I think.
Uh-huh.
I would like to listen in again because I couldn't hear that very well, teacher.
Okay, that's nice, no problem. So for today class is all. Don't forget the next class is our final exam. If you have any question about the exam, please let me know. If you have any question about your grades, please let me know and I check whatever that I need. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.